Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a Tuesday evening to hear about our diginu opportunity. I am extremely excited about what diginu is doing countrywide, and soon will be global. We launched something really huge today, and so I would really like you guys to listen out for that huge announcement that we have. The other speakers that we are going to be speaking tonight are people who have been in the industry for a while, and they have so much knowledge. I recommend that you guys listen very closely to them because also they have, each and every single one of them have over 2,000 personally enrolled people, over 2,000. Okay, so this is a huge number. It isn't difficult. So we obviously teach you how to do everything like that. So first, obviously, I want to introduce our CEO and founder, Jesse Bester. But before he introduces himself, we would like to show you our video, our 2020 Thrive. We've named our 2025 year 2020 Thrive because this is the year we're thriving. So enjoy the video.
X-Voice, Daon's biometric voice authentication application, gives organizations the ability to secure YouTube.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited to have so many of you on the call with us from across the country. And those of you that are part of the team already for a while, I haven't been in a bar fight. I just want to put it out there so we can get that elephant out of the room. I've got a little bit of something in my eye. So I wasn't in a bar fight. I wasn't given a beating. My eye is just a little bit sore. And I haven't been crying either. I don't think it's possible to just cry from one side. So, ladies and gentlemen, for all the new people, welcome to the call tonight. We've got something incredible. Tonight's meeting is not like any other meeting we've ever had before, because today marks a historical day in company history where we have launched another product to add to our ecosystem. What we're going to show you tonight is not only going to blow your mind, it is also going to show you the benefits of the value that our company brings. So since the inception of diginu in 2019, when I founded the company in the small town of Jeffreys Bay, started there, I realized the hard way, by the way, that there's a difference between loving business and understanding it. So with an incredible panelist of speakers that's going to be speaking with us tonight and sharing some very, very valuable information, working alongside these ladies and gentlemen, anything is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the speakers that's going to be speaking tonight, I trust with my entire life. They know what they're doing. I've worked with them for quite some time already, and these people are absolute experts. You can really pay attention to what they're going to share, because they're not only going to share with you the information about the company, but you're also going to get to know these people. The people that are part of the team with us, that's been with us for a while, will know that these people really know what they're talking about. Before we get into everything, ladies and gentlemen, I would like everyone to please quickly post. I'm going to enable the chat functionality. So please post in the chat functionality your name, surname, and where you are from. We want to see where people are phoning in from across the entire country, so that we can get a grasp of where the people are that are phoning in from currently for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, the chat functionality is now enabled. Please type your name, surname, and where you are phoning in from tonight. All right, the first ones are coming up. I'm seeing Pretoria, Joburg, Pietermaritzburg. Okay, it's going a bit fast for me to keep up, but there's quite a lot of people that's joining in. So welcome to everyone. We're going to keep the chat functionality open for a short while more, so that we can see, so that everyone can quickly post where they're coming from, where they're phoning in from. And then we're going to get into business tonight. And you're going to see this is not like anything you've ever seen before. All right, ladies and gents, I'll give another 10 seconds or so. Then we are going to close the chat functionality. And then we are going to get into the meeting for tonight. Okay. Few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's basically as far as I can count. Dis nie so sterk op die wiskunde nie. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to everyone on the call tonight. And I'm really excited for what we're about to share with you tonight. So for the new people, let's get right into business. I'm going to be upfront with you by telling you I'm a straight shooter. I don't beat around the bush, and I don't really like rubbing honey around people's mouths. I don't know if that's an English saying, but in Afrikaans it is. What I can tell you is, if you're looking for a safe, secure job with a fixed salary and earning and having like a to-do list every month with a formal job description of this is what you need to do, this is your timelines, this is who you report to, this is who how often you're going to get your performance meetings and all of those things, this is not for you. If that's what you're looking for, this is not for you. diginu is a company where we build leaders. We do not build followers. We don't want people we don't want to build a company culture where people are followers. We want to build a company culture where people become leaders. So with the guidance of numerous people throughout the country, you will be getting a lot of guidance, a lot of shortcuts, and a lot of tips on what works and what doesn't. Now, each and every one of you have got an interest in marketing. And I've got some good news for you. You are welcome to give yourselves all a round of applause. You have all been approved to come on board into the company. So each and every one of you have been already approved. You can join in on diginu. And by the way, fun fact, the current unemployment number in South Africa is sitting at 31.9%. That's ridiculously high. Diginu is not your typical job. What is diginu? It's an opportunity for you to build your own income in the marketing field. Now, all of you have got some form of an interest in marketing, and a lot of you have got a ton of experience in marketing. So welcome to each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to give over to a next topic, which I personally love a lot. And that is the industry facts and figures. We want to show you how big this industry really is. And no one better, I think, that can share that with us than Diamond 100 Club member Bernard Swanefelder. Thanks, Bernard.
What? Sorry. I couldn't get my audio to go on. So anyways, thank you so much, Jesse. Appreciate that. Let me reshare. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is a phenomenal part of this session, as Jesse mentioned, and the reason why I want you guys to really pay attention to this is these figures. This is the industry facts and figures for 2025. So this is for the food delivery industry based on statista.com. So you can even go and Google that yourself, or go to ChatGPT and go look at those figures. The total turnover projection for 2025 is 50+ billion rand that will be done in the food delivery industry. And that is a total of 20.1 million users. So just pause there for a second, really grasp these figures. 50 billion plus rand that is projected for this year for food deliveries. So as you guys can see, there's many bikes traveling all around the roads, delivering food. And the one question you need to ask yourself is, what if you can earn a piece of that delivery? Just really think about that. If you can earn just a small piece of that delivery every single time a delivery goes out. Now, this is exactly what you are here for. You can do that. And I just want to take you 4 years later from where we are now, where we are going with this as well. 2029, the projection jumps to 68+ billion rand. I think actually that figure has increased, but irrespective, there's a massive jump in 4 years' time. And just look at the user count, 23.8 million people that will order online. And what we have in store for you a little bit later is I want you guys to really pay attention, because what we launched today is truly going to make this, especially in diginu, something extraordinary. So with that said, I want to hand back to the next speaker, and you guys will truly enjoy what is coming next.
Thank you, Bernard. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys where we are already in South Africa. So as you know, obviously, what the industry is like. But yes, we have been very busy bees at getting merchants, which are, so a merchant is a bottle store, convenience store, restaurant, takeaway. Those are merchants. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and show you where we are. We have nicknamed the person who shares the map as the weather person, because we go through South Africa and tell you how we are disrupting the weather patterns in South Africa. So we start off with the world. The reason being is that we are going to go global. Okay, so the industry facts and figures that Bernard just showed you is South Africa alone. It is not the rest of the world just yet. Okay, so you getting involved with diginu now, you have still the whole world to conquer. Okay, so with us going to zooming in, I'll zoom in obviously first in Johannesburg. So as you can see, there's a lot of merchants that are already using diginu, that are already registered, that are already using the delivery service. Rustenburg, then obviously all around Benoni, Pretoria obviously is booming because that's where two very, very busy bees are. And then we have also in where Erica is, where Polokwane, he's also been very busy there. And then we go down the coast, you can see Durban is starting to really, really take off. We have some very lovely ladies down there that are really doing a great job getting as many merchants as possible on board so customers can purchase from diginu or through diginu and Margate. And we carry on going down. We got East London getting on board. And so this is Jeffreys Bay. This is obviously Jesse, like Jesse said, that's where he started. And then we go on to Cape Town. And you can see Cape Town is also very, very, very busy at the moment. But there's still a lot of restaurants. I don't know if anybody's been to Cape Town or anywhere where there's a town and you actually walk down and you see how many restaurants you pass as you're walking down one street. So there are thousands of restaurants that still need to be loaded onto diginu. And then obviously big brands are also coming on board. So we're really, really thriving. And yeah, and like I said, these merchants are already on board and already operating. So yeah, it's fun. So thank you. And the next lady I'm going to introduce you to is Erica from Polokwane. She knows her numbers and she knows how to make Excel look like a breeze. She's a really, really awesome team player and I love her to bits. So Erica, take the stand.
Oh, thank you so much, Belinda. The feeling is mutual. Just remember that, ne? But yeah, what Belinda showed us now regarding South Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. So now let's keep that in mind and let us see what is really possible. Where do we have to go from here? So if we take into consideration what Belinda has showed us, as you can see, in diginu, there are two ways. The core business of diginu, there are two ways to earn from diginu, which is to become a accredited merchant marketer, and that's to get the businesses on board, where you can earn a percentage of the commission on every order that is placed through the app at those merchants. And that is just an awesome picture to imagine that every delivery bike that you see on the road that's going from a merchant, and that merchant can be yours, and that can potentially mean some money in your pocket. But tonight we are not going to focus on the merchant marketing as such. Tonight we are going to focus more on how you can earn through the customer referrals by sharing your unique link with your family and friends. Okay, so as a customer marketer, you can earn from every order that a customer places at any of the merchants anywhere in South Africa. So you see, you can send your unique referral to any of the your friends, your family, familiar people that are not just living in your closed area or in an area where there is already merchants alive. People travel, they go on holiday, they stay over for business in a hotel or a guest house. So, and people love to order takeaways because they don't want to drive around in a town where they're not familiar with. So if your merchant, if that person is linked with you, with your unique referral link, and they order from any of our merchants, you earn some money from that because they are linked to you. And what is so special about our profit share plan is that Once a person has registered with your link, they are linked for life to you. Yeah, they are yours forever. They cannot be moved. So if you are not sharing this, your link with your sister, your brother, and they are signing up with my link instead of yours, and they start spending on diginu, that commission is coming to me. You're losing out. So please do not hesitate sharing your referral link to anybody and everybody as quickly as you can. The more people you get to register with your link, the more commission you will earn. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to share quickly. We've compiled a nice diginu customer marketer calculator. So I'm quickly going to share that with you guys. And we're going to play around a little bit with some figures. So as you can see on the screen, is that if we take it, if a customer is just spending about 500 Rand per month, not per order, per month, all right, which is one order, 2 or 3 pizzas, and then it's done. Okay. And you'll just get 10 people because it's easy. If you've got 2 brothers or a brother and a sister, and their husband or wife and partner, that's already 4. They've each got at least one friend. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then a friend, another friend of yours, another 2. Then it's 10. It's quickly 10. And if those 10 people also just refer 10 people, and all of those people are just spending 500 Rand, and they're not spending it on products that they don't use or on something that's going into the air. They're buying food, which they are normally do, but they do it through the app and they are linked to you. You see what the potential is? You can earn up to 30,875 Rand. That's not too shabby, eh? And that's just for one figure, one order that they are placing. One 500 Rand order or a total of 500 Rand through the whole of the month. So you see, that is so easy. But let's change a little bit this figure. As you heard, Belinda said that all of us that are speakers tonight have more than 1,000 or 2,000 people on already registered. And if just 500 of those people start spending some money on the diginu app, and all of them, I've just brought in 10 people. Look at that figure. That is way too much for me even to spend in 1 month. So that is what is possible with diginu to get the customers. That is so important, to get these people to start earning from you. Okay, so but you must just keep in mind these figures, because in the next slide that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to use the same figures as well. But it is very important to keep these customers and keep them, because with the new product that was launched today at 12 o'clock, that our new diginu cashback product, the customer marketer will have so much more to earn, and to tell you more why we should join the diginu cashback club, which is, by the way, a very exclusive club, and it's only for diginu members. So you must be registered with diginu. So I want to introduce Johan Pinaar from Pretoria to tell us why we should join the diginu cashback. Johan, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Erika, for that. Yes, Erika, I'm going to talk today about our new kid on the block, diginu cashback, and why diginu cashback. It's a new brainchild we rolled onto our program. Something's not compulsory for you to join, but not joining it, you will be losing out. The benefits you're receiving from diginu cashback is phenomenal. It's a small fee you can be paying per month. Erika's come together there. But for what you're paying and getting out, you can be earning commission from that, and you can also reap benefits from cashback rewards. Up to 3,500 Rand you can claim back, and that's from merchants like Spur, we all go to, Steers, Nando's, Checkers, ShopRite, Dis-Chem, and there's plenty more. Regular stores that you visit every day, and currently you're getting nothing from them. If you go visit Checkers, you get nothing. Going to Burger King, buying a burger there, you get nothing. We've got currently a system that you can claim back and get money in your pocket, not points, not funny stuff. They must do this, must do jump through 20 hoops to get this, or buy 10 burgers and the 11th one will be free. No, it's physical money you'll be getting into your bank account 3 to 4 working days after you've done the transaction. The money will be paid back to you in your bank account. I mean, that's money from home. You'll just be doing what you're normally doing every month, is go to your normal stores, like going to Spur, buying a takeaway, or sitting down, either or. And you will get rewarded for that. Yes, Spur do give you points to eat with them. Nothing wrong with that. But you have to go there a few times before you get enough points to claim 50 Rand back from them or something like that. You can go to Spur one time and you can claim back your money into your account. And we can explain to you a bit later in this call the money you can claim back on this, and what money you can get. And the figures add up. Yes, like I said, it's non-compulsory. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but you will be missing out by not joining our diginu cashback. And as everything works in diginu, all the products we have in our program, they is part of our rewards program, PSP program. So you can be earning commission on people in your group. As Eureka showed you now, the same concept is happening with diginu cashback as well. With all the people in your downline who also join cashback, you can be earning income from them monthly. I mean that's something very nice. I would like to earn extra income every month, and it will be a passive income you're earning. The more people you join, the more people will be in your downline, and you're earning a passive income. And you'll still be enjoying your favorite restaurants, making money from that, getting cashbacks, and getting a second income, third, fourth, you can, how many income streams you can do there. Because as you know, all our big mentors out there, the top 10 richest guys in the world, they all have got multiple streams of income. And with diginu, you can open the box here. It's a Pandora's box. There's a lot in there, and there's still a lot coming. I think Jesse's got a lot of stuff up his sleeve. We find out the next few months and years coming through. You will be amazed. You join this company now, but wait, see what's following in the future. Hold your horses, fasten your seatbelts, and we'll see what's coming. Erika, so I'm going to ask you to please show us what is in diginu cashback for us. What can we be earning? And yes, what's going to cost us per month? And please, Mike is back to you.
Thank you, Johan. Yeah. Okay. So you guys remember with the customer marketer that we said if people can order for 500 Rand, only a potential income of 30,800 Rand. And it's up to 5 levels deep where everybody gets 10 people and so on. So I'm going to show you now how these figures are going to bring massive income for you as a diginu cashback member as well. So I'm going to share again the diginu cashback calculator. So okay, but first things first, the diginu cashback exclusive membership for diginu members is only 99 Rand per month. Okay, so 99 Rand per month is not a lot, but yeah, but I'm going to show you also an easy way how to get this money to pay your monthly membership fee. So let us get again the figures like the 10. You get only 10 people to join the diginu cashback club, and each of that 10 people get 10 people in. And if we move up to 5 levels deep, you can earn 92,600 Rand. And that is just awesome, because that is way more than what the average salary in South Africa is currently. And just imagine how we can, like Jesse mentioned, the 31% of unemployment, how we can give people hope, and how we can get them also to feel worthy by just promoting something that people are already using. They are already buying their foods from Checkers. They are already eating out. They are already buying a gift voucher for on Mother's Day from Woolworths. Those things can be done through the diginu cashback membership. So for the 99 Rand, you can earn that much of money. So, but yeah, we can play around with this again. So say, for instance, you've got 100 people and only them. You see, it's giving you so much potential. But you must remember as well, that you have to be an active diginu cashback member to be able to get this kind of commissions. Because how can you, we had the example is, how can you sell Tupperware, which is not anymore in South Africa? How can you sell Tupperware if you're not using Tupperware? With all these potions and lotions that you buy, how can you sell something to people if you are not part of it as well? But I want to show you quickly, as well as, but being part of the diginu cashback, it's costing us 99 Rand per month. And for a lot of people, they think, oh, it's another $100 that's coming from my budget. How will I be able to afford it? So let me show you. If you're like me, and I like to treat my husband at least once a month with a nice Saturday breakfast, and we go to a Wimpy for a breakfast, just the two of us. So let's see, 2 people sitting down to eat. Okay. Let's say the cost of the meal is $100. All right. We both drink some coffee with our meals. Because one of the criteria for diginu cashback is it is the meal with a drink. So you have to drink something. You cannot just go and sit down and don't have a drink. But how's a breakfast tasting without a nice wimpy coffee, hey? So you see, so in total, you're going to spend about 260 Rand. But you will earn, or you will get $100 cash back through this membership. All right. So because it is paying the second meal, just the second meal it's paying. So you're getting the $100. So you see, already you've got your 100 Rand that you can pay the next month's membership fee. And the good thing is this money is going to be paid into your diginu Pay wallet because of it being a diginu product. Okay, so it's going to be paid into your diginu Pay wallet, and then from there, you can make with that money whatever you want to. You can go and withdraw it from the bank, from a Nedbank branch. You can transfer it to your bank account, or you can pay somebody else that is also a diginu member, so you can pay that. And the functionality will be brought in very, very soon that you will be able to pay your membership fee with the diginu cash, diginu Pay, from your diginu Pay wallet as well. It's not there yet, but the functionality is coming very, very, very soon. So you see that there is a lot of figures that has been shared tonight, and I don't want to overwhelm you all with that, because I know there's a lot of people that if you give them a lot of things to, a lot of figures, then they get so frustrated and so dear mekaar with everything, and then they say, oh, I forgot to make a screenshot, or I forgot to write it down, or what else? But okay, don't fear. All right. Don't get stressed out, please.
Erika,
Because
Erika, sorry, I think you're talking about me now. But oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. I forgot. I don't know. I forgot it.
Jesse, don't fe- don't fear because Jeannie is very near. All right. Because our own library is you can find at diginu.com/Jeannie. So you can go and ask Jeannie there. What is diginu cashback? What is the potential income from diginu cashback? And you can give her a few figures because then she will work out a detailed breakdown for you to see what is possible. What I've done now on this calculator, Jeannie is typing it out for you. She's telling you exactly level 1, you will earn this, level 2, you will earn this. Go and test it because you are a member of diginu already, because otherwise you wouldn't have been on this call. You have already opened a profile, so you've got access to Jeannie. You can ask Jeannie anything. So I don't want to bore you anymore with figures and make you more deurmekaar and things like that. I want to ask Bernard Swanevelder to tell you what benefits he already has enjoyed for being one of the pioneer members of the diginu Cashback Club. And Bernard has tested this system a lot. And he can tell you exactly how easy it is to make use of these benefits. So please, Bernard, tell us what you have done and what was your experience with the diginu Cashback.
Thank you so much, Erika. Yeah, no, I truly enjoy the product. It's really simple. It's easy to use. I must say, especially with the product that launched today, it's much simpler. And I must commend all the developers and everyone that's been involved with the launch and getting everything ready. It's been a lot of work behind the scenes to get it done. And the main reason is to make it easier for you and to make it easier for us to save money and to also make money. And the simple fact that I've been using diginu Cashback since December. Me and well, my family and I, we go to Spur quite a lot, and we do enjoy it because of the fact that there's a playground for kids, and I truly enjoy it to just relax and spend time with my family there. And the easy part that comes in is whenever you order a meal, we order 3 meals, so it's for me and my wife, and we order drinks, and then for our daughter as well. And then every time we get the second most expensive meal, we get back simply by scanning the slip, and within 5 working days, the money is back into the bank account, but now it's going to be in our diginu Pay wallet. That's as simple as it is, and that is without a doubt, every time that we go, we know one of the meals is pretty much for free. Well, at least up to 120 Rand, we can claim that back. And that I truly enjoy. And we all have that inner sense within us. We all look for bargains, we look for specials. And what better way to do this, doing things that we do anyway and get the benefit from it. So, and the best part of it is if we find something, a product of value, we in nature will tell people that is closest to us about it. Why? Because we care. We want them to experience the same. And that's what we have here. So just look at it, take it to heart, find out the benefits of diginu Cashback and give it a try. You will definitely be amazed about how awesome it is. And it's top brands. You guys can scroll through it. It is top brands that's there that you can get cashback. You can get coupons. You can get discount on movie tickets at New Metro, 50% discount. There's a lot of benefits. So take it to heart and make the best out of it. And yeah, that's it from me. And with that said, I would like to hand over to Marius, who is going to show you guys where to get all the next steps, where to get all the detail in order for you to truly grasp it and to make the best out of what you have in your hands right now. I know sometimes it might be overwhelming, but if you truly listen and really see what the heart behind this company is, you'll really know that this is something special. So with that said, Marius, over to you.
Great, Bernard. Great to be here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what now? Where to now? All that you need to remember is the diginu Academy. Okay, so the moment you log into your diginu account, it will immediately take you to my account, and then you click on Academy, and here it is. Welcome to the diginu Academy. Everything happens here. Everything that you want to know, it's in this very important thing. We're going to show you on the 24th of May from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock the afternoon, personal VIP 10x in-person training in Centurion. So if you are in 200 kilometers radius from Pretoria, book for that tonight and make sure that you're there. That is where we teach you everything around the business, how to get your merchants on board, how to get customers on board, and a lot of extra stuff. So go to your diginu.com Academy and book your seat. And there you will see Diginu Genie, and in the right-hand corner as well, you can either click on there, or in the right-hand corner you can click on Genie, and you can ask Genie anything around Diginu. There's our Diginu merchandise. There's a very nice merchandise. Our first edition golf shirt is in there, and also a great extra merchandise as well. Okay, and our community channels, join our WhatsApp announcement group, or the Telegram announcement group. That is where it happens. That is where we announce on a daily basis where we are and where we are heading to. This is our weekly live Zoom webinar. You can register here for the weekly live Zoom webinar, and that same monthly training that you saw there, that's in person. For the people that's not in Centurion, we're going to give that training on that same day. If you're in Cape Town, you can log in there. For the people that's in the room in Centurion, we're going to train you and the rest of South Africa from 9 to 12. You can book for that here. This is our recording of our Zoom call on the 15th of April. You can go here and look and relook the Digino Opportunity Meeting, our line of communication. Here you can see where and who enrolled you. Go and immediately make contact with that person and their nearest Diamond Club member. This is just nice basic how-to videos at where to find your referral link. A lot of nice videos here. This is where you can find your training, your customer marketer training. This is where we teach you how to get to 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 customers, your merchant marketer training, and your Diginu cashback. And this is our top leaders, all the Diamond 100s. This is people that has more than 1,000 personal sponsored customers in. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our leaderboard, and this is the Diginu Academy. Head over there. This is where you can get all your information from. I'm going to give over to Jesse Bester now so that he can wrap up for us. Jesse, please take the mic.
we've got a surprise for you, a sneaky little surprise. So remember in the beginning of the call, I said that this is not for someone looking for a safe, secure job, looking for what their tasks are for the month. What we didn't tell you is we were hoping a lot of people fell off the call. Why? Because we want to filter out to get to the people who are actually serious, the people who want to join the company, who see the vision that we see, and want to come on board with us. So we did deliberately not tell the team that's on the call tonight that there's a surprise at the end of this call. A grote, a huge one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into that, quick question. Why do we have multiple generations and not just one, where you go get customers and you earn your commission? We sat with a challenge back in 2021 where we had marketers, but they also knew a number of other marketers. So when they shared the digital opportunity with them, so we only paid out on one level. So they only got commission, like in a normal job situation. They got their commission based on the sales they brought in. But so many of them complained and said, listen, can we please not start building teams? I know a lot of marketers, but I also want to benefit from what they are bringing into the business because I'm going to teach them, I'm going to guide them, I'm going to mentor them. So Marius and I sat one evening around his fire at his house, at his boma, and we had a few glasses of wine, and we were discussing this plan on how are we going to solve this challenge. And long story short, we came up with a concept called the profit share program. So instead of let me quickly see, by way of clapping hands, can I see, can you give me the clapping hands emoticon if you also know marketers that you immediately can think of that you want to tell about diginu, because you can also share in the commission that they will be bringing in. Can I see, ladies and gentlemen, do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Every one of us that's in the field of marketing, we also know marketers, and we know some really fast moving marketers. Now, that is exactly what we decided. You know what? Instead of paying out 1% on all the income that those people bring in, split the 1% just over 5 generations. It's as simple as that. Then people can start building teams, and they can start building teams. And now, instead of just doing 2 generations, now you've got Marius, who introduced me to diginu, and he only earns commission on me, but I'm still brand new. How am I going to be able to teach my team that I'm bringing in? I know a lot of very, very good marketers, but I don't know how to teach them. So now this is where Marius comes in. Marius now teaches a couple of us until I'm strong enough and have enough knowledge to go and teach down a couple of generations downwards. Fluit my story is uit. That's as simple as that. That's the reason why we brought out multiple generations. Now, I've got some. Can I quickly see? I want to see I want to find out who on this call has activated their diginu cashback. Can I see by means of a heart reaction? Who has already got their diginu cashback membership? Okay. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. And I take it that you all love it. I know I'm personally a massive fan of it. Massive, massive, massive. I'm living a much better quality of life in terms of being able to spend at Woolies and going out for lunch and ordering on diginu and claiming my food back, and all of those things that while we were testing in the testing phase, and the benefits are just absolutely mind-boggling. So welcome to all of you that's already part of diginu cashback. It's incredible to have you with us. Now, for the surprise, what I'm about to show you is let's call it a secret little project that a couple of us have been working on for the past just over 2 years. We started off in 2023, beginning of 2023, and we started building something that very few people knew about. We were a very, very small group of people that built on this, and we assembled a team of experts across the country, because not only across the country but across the world, because what we were aiming at achieving is something mind-blowing. And that something mind-blowing basically entails that we wanted to build something that has never, ever been done before. Now, we sat with a big challenge. None of us knew anything about how to do this. So, as a result, we had to either go and figure it out, or we followed a more, let's call it a smarter approach, whereby we got people on board into the company who actually knows how to do these type of things. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very proud of what our team has built here, because not only are people going to soon see this across the entire country, but they are also going to be experiencing the magnitude of how the diginu team thinks. We are on a completely different level, especially when it comes to principles of doing the impossible. We've done it a couple of times, and quite frankly, it's becoming quite a bit of a, let's call it an addiction of sorts. So, with that being said, I'm going to pull up a photo here. I'm not going to play the whole video now. I'm going to pull up a photo here for you of something that we've built. Now, this something is, in my opinion, the most advanced of its sorts ever built, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share my screen with you. We have built something that is going to make headlines, literally. I'm going to tell you about that now. We've assembled the most advanced artificial intelligent powered e-bike the world has ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do we own that intellectual property, but we have also decided to make it available for all of our drivers and all of the public that wants to buy this. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to diginu Ego. What do you think of that? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, it's 100% electric. It is swappable batteries, and it even has technology built inside of it where we can power off those bikes remotely over the internet. Not only that, we are busy building battery swapping stations across the country, solar powered battery swapping stations, like a fuel station. We're building battery swapping stations, and those bikes are diginu Ego brand. In other words, like you get a Honda or a Kawasaki or whatever, that's a diginu Ego brand. We own the intellectual property on that. Why did we do that? Because the current solution is not working. The current bikes look horrendous. They look really, really bad. And now they come and kapoch there up your driveway, making the entire neighborhood's dogs bark at the delivery. And you feel guilty for ordering a late night snack. And now the entire neighborhood is awake because JC wanted to have food delivered. So we decided, you know what, let's come in stealth mode. So we fly under the radar with those bikes. And someone said the other day, well, I'm so used to my food being delivered and I can hear my bike coming from far away. I said, yeah, but do you also remember the age of the generation of the generator? About 5 years ago, everyone that had a generator during load shedding, they felt like they were like, you know, main owners. They've got the bucks in the field. Nowadays, if you still have power and it's dead silent during load shedding, now you're the main owner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's exactly the same principle. Our app works, so we don't need you. We don't need to hear when our delivery driver is coming from 7 kilometers away. Our app will tell the people your delivery is here, your delivery is near, track your delivery, all of those things. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the next surprise. diginu has been chosen as one of the most influential companies to keep an eye on in Africa in the year 2025 in a news in a magazine article that's going to come out end of May. And ladies and gentlemen, drumroll, diginu got the cover. We're getting a 7-page article written about diginu and the impact we make not only in everyday people's lives, but also in the economy. I mean, we've got 3 world-class products, not just one. We've got diginu, we've got diginu Pay, our comprehensive fintech solution, and we've got the diginu Ego bikes. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the time is perfect to remind us all about what is our theme for this year again? 2020 Thrive. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We want to make a massive impact in South Africa. So by the end of 2025, we want to be the #1, and we're going to achieve it. We're going to be the #1 food, drinks, and grocery ordering platform in South Africa. Then we're going to go international. And imagine quickly with me, you driving on your way to work or to school, dropping the kids off or whatever. And it's like, let's say, a 7-kilometer distance, and you're driven for by 35, 40 different diginu Ego bikes. With that bike on the road, and there's now going to be different variations of colors, all of the bikes will be looking exactly the same. Imagine that. We are going to be deploying those bikes in batches of 1,000 bikes per month throughout the country. Why? Well, it's kind of fun to do the impossible, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, are we a bunch of crazy people? Yep, we absolutely are. I think we're absolutely bonkers, but we get the results. So I think if you regard yourself as a little bit crazy as well, I think you'll fit right in. I love the crazy thinkers. I love the people that, like Steve Jobs said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. We are actively doing it. Now, ladies and gents, our next step is very simple. We are going to enable we can enable the chat functionality now. Your next step, what we want you to do, is only if you want to continue this road with us. If you don't, we still respect you, we still love you. We're going to honor your decision, but we want to work with the people who are ready to get going right now. As you can see, we've got a ton of things that's busy changing many, many people's lives. By the way, our vision for 2025 is we want to have 1 million South Africans earning commission every single week through diginu. Every week. We're going to make a massive, massive impact. So if you want to join in on the vision, come on board with us and learn how to go to the next steps. All the training, everything is readily available on demand for you to use whenever you want, to read through, watch the videos, do the practicals, whatever you prefer. So if you're ready to come on board and you would like to build this business with us, what we're going to do is we are going to enable the chat functionality now for the admins. Kan jy dit nou glo? I run a tech company and I don't even know how to enable a freaking chat functionality. As ons hierdie ding gekode het, was hy baie eenvoudiger. Allow panelists to. Hierso. Okay, never mind. Okay, Zoom, you're not that bad. You're actually okay. You can stay. Okay, can I ask Bernard? Oh, thank you, Bernard. Ladies and gentlemen, please click on that chat, on that link. Join the WhatsApp group. We're going to give about a minute or two for everyone to quickly join that WhatsApp group before we end this call. When we end this call, that link will be gone because obviously the call is obviously ending. So join that group, and then what we're going to do at directly after this call, we are going to enable the chat functionality on that group for 10 minutes, only 10 minutes. You'll see why it gets really busy with so many people on a WhatsApp group. What we would like you to do is please send your name, surname, and where you are from on that group. Please, nothing else, no questions, no comments, nothing else. That's not the place for that. We will still share with you the place for the next things on where you can ask your questions, obviously Jeannie. But please, your name, surname, and where you are from. Please also read the group description for the rules. Very important. We run a very tight ship. So we get a lot of things done because we're on a very tight ship. We've got massive visions, but we've got a lot of protocols in place in order to ensure that things run smoothly. So you can imagine after about 6 years, almost 6 years now, since diginu has been founded, we have built incredible processes. So ladies and gents, we're going to give another minute or two before we end this call. So please quickly, if you want to join the company, come on board with us. Please do yourself a favor. Click on that link. Let me just quickly see how it's going there in that group. Yes, okay. I see people are really joining. Okay. Ladies and gents, those of you that are ready to come on board, welcome on board. Those of you that are not ready yet, we fully understand and we fully honor that. But those of you that are ready, buckle up. We're a fast-moving company and we get results, real results. By the way, ladies and gents, before we leave, it gives me incredible pleasure to share with everyone on this call in a public domain officially that the entire Spur Corporation has approved diginu to come on board as an official delivery partner nationwide. So Spur, Rocco Mamas, I can't remember all the other brands they own. They own 7 different franchise groups or 7 different brands. All of those brands have been approved nationwide to approve or to allow diginu to be an official last mile delivery partner. In other words, an official delivery partner of theirs. So we are going to go big. A lot of franchise groups. We've got another 14 franchise groups coming up. That's also going to launch on the platform very soon. Ladies and gents, as you can see, said in the beginning of the call, this is not something you've probably ever seen before. No, now you see why. We're a bit next level. I know that. I fully understand that. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to live a boring life. If you want to come on board, fantastic. Let's do this. Ladies and gents, I hope you have a blessed evening further. Directly after this call, chat functionality will be enabled on that WhatsApp group. Name, surname, and where you're from. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch it off after 10 minutes. And then we are going to send you a little something there as well. All right. Ladies and gents, enjoy your evening. We'll see you on the WhatsApp group. Bye-bye.